Yo, let's talk about Africa, man. Not the Africa you see on those sad-looking charity ads, but the Africa with a spine of steel, an Africa that fought tooth and nail for its freedom. This ain't just history, folks, it's the story of resilience, of courage that burned brighter than the African sun. We're diving deep into the lives of those who stared down oppression, who said nah bro to being treated like second-class citizens in their own lands. These were men and women who risked it all, who knew that freedom wasn't a handout, it was earned. They faced down armies, endured torture, and stared death in the face so that future generations could breathe the sweet air of liberty. Their stories are a testament to the human spirit, a reminder that even in the darkest nights, hope finds a way. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through the annals of African history, meeting the unsung heroes and celebrating the giants who dared to dream of a free Africa. Now, you can't talk about African liberation without mentioning the big guy, Nelson Mandela. This dude was the epitome of perseverance. Locked up for 27 years, man, can you imagine? But even behind bars, his spirit never broke. He became a symbol of hope, not just for South Africans but for oppressed people all over the world. His release from prison in 1990 was like the world exhaling after holding its breath for almost 3 decades. Mandela's leadership was all about forgiveness, about bringing people together. He knew that true freedom meant dismantling the system that kept people divided. He showed the world that peace wasn't just the absence of conflict, it was the presence of justice. And let's not forget the role of Winnie Mandela, a force of nature in her own right. She kept the struggle alive while her husband was imprisoned, rallying the people and challenging the apartheid regime. Mandela's story is a reminder that even in the face of immense adversity, one person's unwavering belief in justice can change the course of history. But hold up, it wasn't just Mandela, you know? There were countless others, everyday heroes whose names might not be in history books, but whose sacrifices paved the way for freedom. We're talking about the likes of Steve Biko, a brilliant young activist who challenged the very soul of apartheid. His Black consciousness movement empowered a generation to embrace their identity and fight for their rights. Then there's Funmilayo Ransome Kuti from Nigeria, a total badass who took on British colonialism head-on. This woman was fearless, leading protests and demanding better treatment for her people. She even had a face-off with the Alake of Egbaland, imagine that. And let's not forget about Amilcar Cabral from Guinea-Bissau, a revolutionary thinker and strategist who led his people to independence through armed struggle. He understood that sometimes freedom requires more than just words, it demands action. These